Доброго времени суток, друзья, dWayfer на связи. Сегодня продолжим прохождение трилогии Mass Effect. И начнем, собственно, с момента, когда нам присвоили звание Спектра. Здесь вот режим есть. Отлично. Так, что по заданиям? Как все просто разоблачить Сарана. Ага, поговорить с Удиной. Славно. Еще помню... Так. Можно вроде как с интендантом СБЦ поговорить по поводу получения доступа к особой экипировке. Лишним не будет. Так, он где-то справа был.
Hello, Commander.
Мне нужны припасы.
Show me what you've got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I'd heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Да не за что.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stock for you, Commander. Enjoy.
И что за редкий... Ух ты. Ничего себе, 313 тысяч. Ну, с моим количеством денег такое, конечно, рановато покупать. Да. Ладно. А что можно продать? Так, теперь журналистка. Ага, вот она.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
Это могло бы вам помочь?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
Я могу предложить еще кое-что.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Поехали. Жалко, что к стыковочному шлюзу нет отдельного экспресса. Так, вроде бы... А, нет. Вот сюда.
Is it common for human women to be front-rank fighters, Chief Williams? I know that Solarian women do not serve in the military.
It's becoming more common, but it took a long time to prove that ladies could handle an assault rifle or a shotgun.
On the flotilla, we don't have the luxury of sexism. We need the best hands for every available job.
Sounds nice, but I don't think I could get used to the uniform.
Привет, господа.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
Хорошо.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
Но для чего это все?
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Тут что-то еще.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Могли бы и сразу сказать.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
Можете на меня рассчитывать.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
А что насчет пожинателей?
The
Жнецов, то
Reapers are
есть.
the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
Ну что ж, я пошел.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Ну, пожалуй, оттуда и начну.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
Я буду осторожен.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Так, все-таки расскажешь про Сарина? А, стоп, секундочку. Так, продолжим.
Yes, Commander?
С вами все в порядке?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Расскажите про случай с Сареном.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Зачем вы это скрывали?
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
Что случилось?
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
Ну, конечно же, что-то пошло не так.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
Кто-нибудь пострадал?
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Почему во всем обвинили вас?
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Это была не ваша вина.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Это несправедливо.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Забудьте о прошлом.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Ладно, до встречи.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Ну что ж, начнем долгое путешествие.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Decontamination in progress. Decontamination in progress.
Heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Мне это не нравится, но делать нечего.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Буду с вами честен.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
Человечество внесет вклад.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
И Сарен будет готов к встрече.
Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
Все рассчитывают на нас.
Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
И я не подведу его.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
Так.
Commander, something you need?
Да просто хочу поговорить.
I'd like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
Я не хотел вас оскорбить. Или тебя, как угодно.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
А как вы получили свое прозвище?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
Это не ответ.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
Поговорим со спутниками, компаньонами, соратниками.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
Они на нашей стороне.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
От помощи не отказываются.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Ну что ж, это хорошо. Так. Это куда? На уровень ниже. Это система связи.
Anything you need, Commander?
Да просто хочу поговорить.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Здесь никого. Здесь медицинский отсек и склад какой-то.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Жалеете о чем-нибудь?
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
А здесь ничего.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
Хочу поговорить, узнать команду.
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Ну же, смелее рассказывай.
You Krogan lived for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Неудачный пример.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
Другое?
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
Я понимаю, о чем ты.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
А что же тогда?
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
И?
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Почему?
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? Ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
Мы можем поговорить?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
Что мы не спасли ваш отряд?
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit?
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
Не стоит себя винить.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
Sir, they have flashlight heads. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Знали?
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Все не так плохо.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
Причина была только в этом?
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
Нелегкое решение.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
Не уверен.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
Новинками?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Заплатить?
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Так, ну, то же самое, что и... Ага. Ну, хорошо. Так.
Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
Она вам мешает?
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
Она полезна.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
Это особый корабль.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
Любите корабли?
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
Но это же было 300 лет назад.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Дар всегда принимается.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
Похоже, дело опасное.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
Например?
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
Конклаву?
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
Так у вас демократия?
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Интересная методика.
See you later.
О. Аргуса.
message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call. The Sacred Angel medical transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support. Emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Посмотрим, что там. И что? Берем все, что можно на этой планете. Так, здесь какие-то обломки. Так, а как отсюда вылезти? Ой. Ну-ка. Ага. Так, стоп. Никто не может. Ладно. Нет, так нет. здесь хоть поверхность более-менее ровная.
Signals coming from that down ship.
Где? Так, и все. Получается. Ладно. Тут больше делать нечего. Сюда. Куда-то сюда.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Ну, поглядим. Агрессивная среда. Опа. Ай-яй-яй. Вылезай. Ну, как-нибудь. Никак. Беда. Да что ж ты ломаешься так быстро? Я? Закончился? Нет, не закончился. закончился.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Looks like these men were under Admiral Kahuku's command. He'd want to know what happened here.
А где этого адмирала искать? По-моему, в башне совета был адмирал. Так, задание по этому поводу не... Да, добавилось. Хорошо. И все же, где Лиара? Так, здесь нету. Значит, здесь посмотрим. А здесь что есть? Здесь даже растения присутствуют. А что за крепость? Доброго вечера, жнец. Приятного просмотра. Нет, не первый. Давным-давно играл. Это перепрохождение по случаю выхода переиздания, скажем так. Ну, то, что в переиздании первой части появилась английская озвучка, этому я только рад, честно говоря. Ну и различные мелочи вроде пропуска поездки в лифтах можно. Пропускать можно. И других улучшений я пока не нашел. Я, честно говоря, первую часть не особо любил. Тут немного неудобно. И в плане развития персонажа, прокачки, и в плане вот езды на вездеходе этом. Но в целом хорошо. Нет, я звуков не замечал нехороших. Или каких-то беспокоящих. У меня все нормально. Ну, по крайней мере, пока. Может, это в какой-то момент игры появится? В какой-то определенной миссии или это в целом в игре? Да, потихоньку. Опа. Далековато. Ну ладно, еще раз. Я так думаю, они над звуком не особо работали для переиздания. Подтянули только графику и некоторые геймплейные моменты. Насчет GTA, да, наслышан. Еще одним меньше. Так, теперь ты. Отлично. Сколько? Трое осталось. А, так это работорговцы. Вроде бы все. Так, а что здесь есть? Спасибо, успехов. Так, может, уровень навыка поднять чуть-чуть. Все, это на максимуме. Ага, теперь ему, по крайней мере, можно тяжелую броню давать. А у меня какая-то... для кроганов нету. Ладно. Угу. Еще один повод вернуться на цитадель. Но попозже. Так. Ладно. Пора вбираться. Опа. Лишняя аптечка лишней не будет. В этой системе, надо полагать, Лиары тоже нет. Может, здесь повезет больше. Так. Нет, в этой совсем пусто. И последняя. Возьмем тебя и тебя, допустим.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Так и... все правильно, сюда. Это что было? Это нехорошо. Хотя не так уж и страшно. Ну-ка, сложность все еще максимальная. Да. Как-то слишком просто получается.
no-go. They have height and cover.
Здесь проедем? Видимо, нет. А как тогда пробраться? В обход, я полагаю. Ну, вручную, значит, вручную. Ай-яй-яй, как нехорошо. Славно. Что мы имеем? Да ты красавица теперь. Так будет получше. Хотя смысл в этом, если уже все равно сюда доехал. Так, кто где? Ладно. Снова вручную. Давайте на штурм, ребята. Молодцы. И тебе штурмовая винтовка получше нашлась. Ну что ж, поехали дальше. Еще уровень. Так. Хорошо. Да отстань от меня. А вот подземный комплекс. Или нет? Да. По крайней мере, въезд в него. Так, все, конец поездки. Ну что ж, конец так конец. Вы где? Эх. Как я вообще сюда забрался? Самый главный вопрос, как отсюда выбраться. Хороший вопрос. Ладно. Ну, давай, родной. Ладно. Доброго вечера, Эфа. Да, я уж догадался. Даже не заметил, как там оказался. Так, в этот раз, я надеюсь, вы прятаться не будете. Готов. Это кто так здорово ударил? Пам. По 270 монет. Ну, неплохо, неплохо. Только тебя не хватало. Ничего себе. Быстро вы, ребята, сдулись. Так, а ну-ка вставайте. Ай-яй-яй, Уильямс. Еще один меньше. Хорошо. Так, теперь бы от танка избавиться. Так, прячься. Ну что ж ты. Ну-ка, а как гранату бросать здесь? Не то. Так. Ага. Ничего, всех рано или поздно переловлю. Давай, запрыгивай туда. Молодец. Отлично. Ну, вставайте теперь. Да и прячьтесь, наверное, не стойте на месте-то. Все? А, нет, еще один. Неплохие укрепления были. Ничего не скажешь. Надеюсь, Лиара того стоит, чтобы ее найти. всякий случай. Где-то там, по-моему, был. Отлично. Ага. Это уже больше похоже на научные раскопки. Ну, поехали. Еще один уровень. Ну что ж. Тебе, я думаю, тоже тяжелое пригодится. Броня. Носите-ка, ребята, шлемы. А то кто его знает, что здесь будет. Нет. Обойдемся без этого. Так. Дальше не едем, да? О, привет. Мы вас слышим.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
А как ты говоришь?
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil. I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Потише, успокойтесь.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Угу. Так, что ж, друзья, на этом на сегодня закончим. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Не болейте и до новых встреч.